You feel weak, invisible, and unsure of where you are going, and you want people to notice you, respect you, but right now you're stuck in the habit of wasting time and avoiding responsibilities and doing bad habits. And you hope something will magically change and something will magically change your whole life. But here's the truth. No one's coming to save you unless you care about yourself and you start taking actions. You can become better and you will become better, but only if you start taking actions right now. So in this video I'm gonna go with 21 bits of advice that I would give to my 18 years old self. And these are the lessons that will make you stronger, smarter and confident. So listen closely because these are not just lessons, these are the skills to level up in your life. Number 1. Start self-improvement. Look at yourself right now. You're not the best version of yourself. You don't have a best physique of your life. You don't have any money. You don't have any skills that you can show to the world. You don't know anything about the world, what's going on in the world. So the only way to change your life is to start self-improvement. And the first thing is to go to the gym. When you go to the gym, you not only change your physique and your body, you also change your mindset about the life and you level up the skills that you have needed to be successful in the career, in the business and everything. Number 2, be independent. It's very good to be dependent on your mother or your father, your parents and your siblings and everyone. Like they care about you and everything. But as a man, you have to level up and you have to be independent on yourself in terms of money, in terms of business, in terms of anything in life. You have to be independent and you have to take decisions for yourself. Number 3, be okay with failure. So many people are scared of failures, like they don't even take action because they are scared of failures. They are afraid that what might happen if they fail in this thing or like in the business or in the career or anything. You have to understand that the successful people you see, they failed more than even you tried. You have to try first thing and don't be scared of failures. Just be independent that it's okay to be failed and it's okay that you have failed, but you have learned something from that. Number 4, think about the future. Like whatever you're doing right now, you're not doing it for right now. Like imagine what would your life look like, what would your body, what would your physique, what would your life look like in the next 10 years, and all of the things you're doing right now, all of the self-improvement habits and the skills that you're leveling up, you are doing it for your future self. Like imagine what would your 40-year-old version would look like when he's also going to the gym. And so many people think that you only got one life, so you don't have to overthink about that and just you only have one life and you can do anything at all. You can just do pleasurable activities, go to the parties, clubs and binge eating and everything. But you have to understand that you have to also experience the consequences of doing bad habits right now, and that consequences are not what you needed, right? Because the bad habits that you're doing right now, it's gonna give you bad results in the future. And the good habits that you're doing right now, like maybe in the going to the gym and starting self-improvement, it's gonna give you better results in the future. So start thinking about the future. Number 5, be immune to negative peer pressure. There is a peer pressure all around ourselves, which is very good for us. Like for example, we have brothers around us, we have friends around us who are pushing ourselves like to go to the gym and like in the gym like pushing hard, and they're just cheering up to do more hard things and do more better things. It's very good for us like to have a surrounding which is very good for us, but it's also very bad for us when you have negative friends all around us. They are telling us to yo bro, like you can just smoke a cigarette and just take it and just enjoy your life, or maybe one more drink, or maybe one slice of pizza would not fuck you up. Like they would pressure you a lot to do bad habits and it's not good for you. And the best thing you can do is cut out all of the bad friends to not be surrounded by those people which you never wanted to be like. Number 6, don't change your principles to fit in. When you're surrounded by some people like your friends or circle and everything, and they have some other principle, like they are doing some bad habits that you don't want to do, don't just actually change your principles that your boundaries to actually fit in that circle. Like for example, they are going outside and they are being degenerates, they are drinking alcohol and they are partying and everything, which is not good for you, and they are staying up late in the night and everything. So don't just change your boundaries to fit in that circle. It's not good for you. And be yourself that you're not compatible with them, and you don't have to just find that circle. You just don't have to change yourself to kind of like fit in that circle. Number 7, earn respect. The best way to earn respect is by working on your physique, working on your skills. When you become that man, when you become that guy that works hard every single day, that shows up every single day and be disciplined in his work, you automatically start getting respect from everybody. So the best thing you can do is just show up every single day and do your work. Like whatever your business is, do your work and work on your physique every single day and just learn something every single day. Number 8, give respect. You only get respect when you give respect to others. You have to treat everyone with dignity and kind of like humbleness, and don't be arrogant like thinking that you are the one who thinks is better than everyone. You don't have to be arrogant version of yourself. It's okay to be arrogant in some kind of work or something else, but when you give respect to others, they kind of like start giving you respect in back. Number 9, don't be afraid to outworking your friends. There are some of your friends who will stuck in the rut forever. They are doing degenerate habits and everything, and you wanted to like grow up in your life and everything. Don't be afraid to kind of level up and stop wasting time with them. You have to work on yourself, and you have to compete with other friends also. Like there would be other friends who are working on the same path as you, and it gives you that motivation, challenge that you wanted to outwork them. You wanted to chase them and kind of like pass them away. You wanted to make more money than them. You wanted to get more skills than them or everything. The only way you can do that is by competition, is by competing. And a true masculine man loves the competition. A masculine man have that tendency, that desire to kind of like increase his power, his energy by competition. Number 10, show gratitude, especially to your parents. Your parents might not be perfect, but they have done so many things for you. They have given you support in everything, in your food, in your place, in your shelters, in your education and everything. You have to be grateful for them to kind of like support you. And you have to be grateful for the life they have given you. And the only way to do is by wishing them every single day, is by thank you or being grateful for them or by hugging them or everything. Number 11, take responsibility of everything in your life. Blaming others would feel good in the temporary moment or something, but it is not good for you in the future. You have to take responsibility of everything in life and blame yourself instead of others. You are the outcome of whatever your actions have, and you will become the outcome of your current actions and your current choices. So whatever choices you have made, whatever decisions you have made, you have to own the responsibility of all of them. Number 12, have some humility. You don't have to know all of the thing, but you have to be humble and have enough humility to kind of like listen and learn something from the others. And it's okay not to be learn everything in life, but when somebody is giving you advice and when somebody who is more successful and have more experience than you have to be humble enough to listen to them, and it's okay to be learn something from them. Number 13, don't focus too much on the past. The successful people you have seen, they have done thousands of mistakes in their past and they have failed many of the times. So you don't have to stuck with the past, that you have done some mistakes in the past with the friends or maybe some kind of career in the business or something else. You don't have to be stuck in that, and you have to be grateful that you have done in that mistake to kind of like learn something. You will not learn that lesson if you have not done that mistake. So don't stuck in the past, but grow from that past by learning something. Number 14, be present. I've seen so many people, I've seen so many teenagers who are like talking to somebody and they're on their phone like on the down, and they're just talking to somebody, not even making eye contact. And that's a bad sign of communication. You have to be present by not scrolling on Instagram, by not like on your phone 24/7 and not being present. When you get in the present, you will become more focused and you will increase your productivity in your tasks, in your business and everything. Number 15, learn from the mistake of others. You don't only have to make mistakes by your own and learn something from you and learn something from your experiences, but also you can learn so many things from the books and the successful people who have done so many mistakes, and you can learn from them. You can learn from their mistakes so that you will not make the same mistakes again and again. Like think about it, they have done so many thousands of mistakes in the 50 years of your life, and you can just read a book by and learn from their mistakes. You will save 50 years of your life by reading only a single like 200 pages book. Number 16. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. When you're walking around, don't be just a introvert autistic kind of guy who's hinge over shoulders and walking in the street like this and looking on the down instead of looking in the front and in the people's eyes. Don't be that guy who had a bad body language, who has a bad body postures and everything. Don't be that guy. And the best way to improve your body posture is by going to the gym. When you have a good body posture, when your muscles are all around your body and everything, you will have a good posture automatically. Number 17. Talk loudly and with confidence. When I was in my high school, I was very introvert and shy kind of guy who is even very shy to raise his hands in his classroom to kind of ask a question to his teacher. And I was that guy. So don't be that guy who is very afraid of even raising his hands and asking a question in front of everybody, in front of all of the students, 50 of the students, to his teacher. Don't be that guy, because if you talk loudly and with confidence, it shows confidence and people will respect you more. So don't be afraid to talk loudly and with conviction. I'm not telling you to talk very loudly and kind of disturb everybody, but whenever you have to ask some questions to a teacher or something else, maybe your parents or your friends, you have to make a point. Just talk loudly. Don't be that shy, whispering all around, asking question or whispering in your friend's ear or something. Don't be that guy. Number 18. Have patience. When you're a teenager, when you're 18 years old or 20 years old and in your 20s, and this is the stage of your life when you're learning some things, when you're learning some skills, when you're making money and you're consistent in your working hard and everything, you will not see big results in your life. And you have to be patient in that time to kind of learn some new skills and make some money, because patience is a skill that you have to learn in that period. And you don't have to rush in all of the things. You don't have to rush in being in a relationship, making money and doing a big business and making a deal and everything. You don't have to rush all of the things, but kind of go with the patience by learning things slowly. And it doesn't mean that you have to slow down all of the progress. You are consistent in the gym, you are making progress in the business, but you also have to be patient enough to kind of see big results in the future. Number 19. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Your circle determines your future, and whatever circle you are in right now, whatever your friends are, whatever your parents whatever circle you spend all of your time with, it determines your future. So choose very wisely that who you wanted to become in the future. I know you don't want to be degenerate in the future, so don't spend time with your degenerate friends who are going outside and partying and drinking and everything. You have to be with like-minded people who are on the same path as you and they are working harder than you. I'm repeating this point, that they are working harder than you, because when somebody is working harder than you, when your brothers and your friends is working harder than you, they'll push you harder, they will give you some competition, some challenges, and that's the best thing that you can have in your teenage life. Number 20. Figure out how to look better. In your teenage life, you have to build a habit of taking care of yourself, taking care of your skin, your outfit, your looks and everything. So many people think that looks doesn't matter, it's only that money and everything, their skills and everything. Because when you look good, you feel good and people will respect you more and people will see you as a high status man when you take care of yourself and everything. And you have to take care of your hygiene and you take care of your looks and your clothes and everything. Number 21. Learn discipline. Discipline is not a punishment that you give to yourself, but it's a freedom for a masculine man, and it's the best skill that you can learn in your 20s and in your teenage life. Discipline is not something that you have to do when you're feeling like doing something. It is a skill of doing something when you're not feeling like doing something. For example, I was not feeling like recording this video, or I was not feeling like going to the gym, but I did it anyway, and that's a skill that you have to master. And you will go so much further in your life if you learn the skill of discipline. I know this was a lot of advice, but every single one of these lessons can change your life. And you don't have to be perfect, but you have to start today. You have to start by taking actions by every one of these habits. And keep that in mind, that you're doing this for your future self, that 40 years old version of yourself, that whatever version you can imagine, like maybe in the next 5 years or in the next 10 years, you're doing this for them, you're doing this for your family and everything. So this is all in this video, and thank you for watching.